Hi everybody, this is BooredFemme, and today I have the pleasure of bringing to you the latest in the lineup of smartwatches by Michele Watches. So this is their rose gold edition. Of course you know that I love rose gold. If you know me, you know I love rose gold. But what's interesting is that that is actually due to vintage watches. I have quite a few large face old watches gathered over the years, and more than a couple of them have gold tone detail. So they have the rose gold tone detail. So this hits right to the heart for me because it looks like one of the vintage watches and has that look and feel with an analog face, but it has my beautiful rose gold tone. So this was more than a pleasure to go ahead and try out. So we have, if we take a look, you can see you have the rose gold edging, and it has the ridged edges, almost as if you have the diver's watch for the dial. But then the actual face is their gray sun ray. So you very complementary colors having the rose gold and gray. You can even see inside some of the edging has the Michele watch, that little ridged logo going right around. So nice and simple, very classy as far as the face. You don't have a lot of buttons because it really does look like a vintage watch. So on one side you have just the simple siding, and then on the other you have your buttons. So you have 3 different buttons that you can customize. We'll get into that in a second. The band is a nice gray alligator print. So it's a leather imprint with alligator imprint. But then the inside is a blush colored silicone. So it has the same little ridging with the Michele watch logo on the inside, but due to the silicone, it is nice and flexible and very easy to clean. So wearing this day to day, it can get, day to day grime and so on. It was very easy to just simply wipe off because, you can get lotion under there and such. So very easy to clean. The watch itself it's water resistant up to 50 meters, so that was definitely a plus. Once you pair this with the Michele Watch app, which is very easy, you simply do the usual Bluetooth pairing. You can customize what you want for each of the buttons and what you want to track or have notifications for. And it does also have haptic vibration for some of them for the notifications. So in particular, I thought it was the most fun to use the Find Your Phone. So at the bottom button, it does default to Find Your Phone, so you can go ahead and click that, just hit that button and your phone will, ring so you can find it. The middle button is definitely the one that I will probably use the most. I do like their defaults. By the way. The middle button is automatically set to be your remote shutter. So once you have your, you have the Bluetooth connection and your smartwatch is actually paired with obviously your smartphone. And as long as the smartphone camera app is open, you can go ahead and use that as your remote shutter. So whether it's for selfies or group shots, that was a lot of fun. The upper one, I think it does make the most sense for the default to be the tracker, but you can change each of these right on the app. The tracker can go ahead and set, you can have it as a stopwatch for your activities and whatnot. But when you jump over to the app, you'll see that it does track your fitness goals, your water goals, but also your sleep pattern. So the only thing that I did notice was that there was one day that I got home when it came to tracking steps and tracking sleep, that I took the watch off to do the dishes. And I think it was maybe, I don't know what time in the evening, early evening, I never put the watch back on. So, after doing the dishes. Then when I put it on to go ahead and go to sleep, it actually thought that entire time that I was inactive and asleep. So it didn't recognize that it was just simply sitting there inactive. It thought I was wearing the watch and I was sleeping. That's the only thing that I noticed that was slightly off. But sleep tracking, it'll go ahead and update your time right according to your smartphone. Another handy option for the side buttons that I may use is for a second time zone. So my second home being the island of Hawaii, do I want to set that for the Hawaii time zone? So you can press that, and once you do, it'll, you know, adjust the arms right over to that time zone, press it again, and it'll set it right back to your primary time zone. So those are really very helpful pieces that I would use. There are a few others that you can do. You can set other fitness goals for yourself in addition to just the water and exercise. But there really is a lot to play with, but without going too deep into crazy apps. So again, you know, it has the great tracker, you know, automatic settings, but still with that old school feel to it. The price is $495, so will most people pay $495 for a watch? Not necessarily, but for a smartwatch, I really think they will, because this is a luxury item, and this is supposed to pair your technology with your luxury device. So they really have done a fabulous job, and I can't wait to, you know, play some more with it before I have to send it off. But this is beautiful. This is the rose gold and alligator Michele Hybrid Smartwatch. BooredFemme signing off.